Okay, welcome. So we're on chapter 6, part 19, the womb healing. How is the decree done? Okay, so the decree, there's a simple process. So we're going to write it by hand. So you're going to need a pen and one piece of paper. I just use printer paper. So it's blank, no lines in preference, because lines reinforce the horizontal, do you see? Anyways, we want to be emphasizing the vertical. So, but blank is the preference and white with no lines. So we're not going to type it. We're not going to type it on the computer. It's written by your own hand. It'll feel a bit slow, but you're also going to feel and get messages of what your body is holding. And you're going to speak it out loud 3 times because your voice has resonance and power. And then we're going to burn the decree in a pot, in a kitchen pot. It doesn't have to be very big because it's one piece of paper, right? And we're going to fold it 3 times, sealing our sovereignty. We're going to fold it, that's 2 and 3. So we're going to fold it 3 times. And then you can hold it with, I've had people hold it with scissors, that works. Oops. And then you can also hold it with kitchen tongs if you have them. Okay, and then you're just going to light the piece of paper and then just hold it up here on the stove and let it burn. I always put like the exhaust on or open a window because it can get very smoky, even though it's just one tiny piece of paper. It's amazing how big the flames can get. Also the color, like I've seen them being really red, the flames. I've seen them be really orange. I've also seen parts of the decrees not burning. I mean, you're folding it 3 times. It's one piece of paper, and then there's parts of it that don't burn. So we're going to check in the ashes and make sure that it all goes to ash. It should all be mostly, goes to dust. And then we're going to put some sea salt on it and then flush it down the toilet. Okay, good. I'll just move that aside. Whew. And then I've seen the ashes stay in the toilet. I've seen them go on the rim of the toilet. So I just open the toilet seat, like both parts, if it's a regular toilet. And then just rinse the pot again and then put the water from the ashes into the toilet. I usually do it 3 times. And then you can wash your pot and use it like regular. It doesn't change your pot because we're salting it and we're sealing it, and then we're flushing it down the toilet. But the most important thing is to see, what are the shifts in your body? Like how is your body experiencing this one tiny piece of paper, right? And then always, you're witnessing your own awareness and your own authority. And, if you just kind of just write it down on a journal or a piece of paper, like the process and how you were feeling, what happened to the ashes, just as a curiosity or not, and just, release it and let it go.